watching Archie flip on Meathead. I left the page written torn, writing what the beat said. On the mic you see red, ghetto edge, street bread, all crooked. Weak and gluten free. He is who he is, it's who he be. Mind your biz for me. It could even help you in the long run. What good's a song if the jong's no fun? Son, Shogun, invisible armor level 5. Couldn't stay alive, plain job, beaming on the telemetry. Old enough to be your Uncle Prime Time MC. Although prefer the term Rama, third time a slurred word primer. Dine my mama and make sure it stay tight. It's only right on the daylight and the nightlife. They bite trife. From the bug to happy-go-lucky. Ask him, do he really give a no ice bucket list. Yeah, struck a nugget duck.
When I guess I prefer me going that because Zerp is truly the same, so the difference I'll never tell. He's sending like it's the mail. Captain Bishy said it's sail. Excel like Microsoft on all of these other fails. His trail never derail. His mental's the holy grail. As the stress gets released from the simplest stuff inhales, it's sealed from all the chanting like he holding up a strike. The mic's his only light. A light's my only vice. It bites is like a satellite. I see them try and dish. Feel I'm in the skies have been granting his kids wish. It's kinda ridiculous, like thoughts of Saint Nicholas, breaking and leaving gifts for all the world's underprivileged kids. Quit with the ignorance, the emperor's legitimate, and learning never give a they never getting it. I'm making it clear. All the haze took focus as these jokers appear. I've been celebrating, I already know what it's still. He stay face, no breaks. I'm just peeping the rear, and I've been living out of love. They living in their fear. I changed ways, I'm cruising, but never changing the gears. They say that he back. Actually, I've been at it for years. Dreams the side view mirror, they closer than they appear. Just be real, like emperor. I play the game's vendor. He raps Wes Anderson, directing these beginners. Too illustrious, I lead a sucker fits to the pretenders. Made tenders as I played Simba. That's dinner. I remember when my shine was a little bit dimmer. Now it's bright in the light. I leave them blind from the shimmers. They trying to play the blinds. I leave them falling like timber. Design the rise from this abyss. This kid's art differs like shimmers. He the coldest vibe alive, and it's evident. I put the pride to the side. It's irrelevant. An angel like mine, know mine, heaven sent. And it's the best it gets. No in 2296. It's know what it is. Long time coming.
Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Full up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me, but you are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is deadly. What the f*** are they started? This ain't your average artist. Yeah, I grew up on Heartless, but I ain't never been half-hearted. It don't depend who's asking, suck what, it couldn't be me you're speaking to. These man didn't believe in you, now they wanna chill with you. This comes to me naturally. This ain't no gimmick or acting. Me, that's like then walk off casually. Try and know that I'm active. Try me cause I'm match fit. TB still gang haters see me and get some fanny. The fact is, I've never fallen off. I paid the cost to be the boss. I took the loss, I made it back. Now I just and make it stack. It is what it is. Now you can't play with the facts. I know what it is. Now I can't forget what it is. I was one of those kids in the flats. It's just the life that we live. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Pull up with Ez in a Bentley. Don't need them to accept me. You are gonna respect me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Burn the belly of the beast is deadly. Half full or half empty. Heart's full, it ain't empty. Pull up with love, no envy. Kenzo, Fendi, no Mackenzie. Don't need them to accept me. I got a beast in my belly, don't tempt me. Wearing the belly of the beast is deadly. Round there gets down there gets. It's kinda mad when your brethren falls in love with it. Still rough, rugged and ready. If they're coming, I'm ready. I've done it already. I ain't running, I'm running it Red Sea. These men are just desperate.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Brooklyn Nets. It'll be the Nets off the tip. And here's Harden. Harden draws the double. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play. And after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
Al Harden following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Now here's Griffin. KD looking around. Pass to Harris. Here's Harden on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Griffin. And Harris wide open. He shoots. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You know, really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, you know, these shots will only help him get better.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Start it.
And a new group in for the Nets.
LaMarcus Aldridge.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. 6 to shoot. Harden draws the double. Pass to Millsap. From outside the arc. And the Nets miss again. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Brooklyn Nets.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's Harden. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Second chance shot. The offensive rebound. Harden draws the double. Pass to Bembry. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Brown missing. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Nets. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
Harden draws the double. Irving with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. The Nets making a switch here.
Team second.
1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. This ball movement by Brooklyn. Oh, Griffin in position. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
Pass to Claxton. Al Harden. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Harris. Harden with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. And here's KD for three. Drops in the tray.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Substitutions.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
The Nets making a switch here. Harden draws the double. For three, Harris. A shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here is Harden. That one goes. Count it.
Harden putting constant pressure on the defense, finishing down low.
Pass to KD. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball. KD's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Out to Harris. He got it up. And so it's Brooklyn going into the break with a 10-point lead. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Now, here is Harden. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Durant in the corner. For three. Millsap grabs the miss.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Goes up with a stripe. That's good on the jump shot. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. A terrific all-around player for many years. Millsap, Clark when healthy, continues to impact the game.
A pro's pro, Kevin. Just rock solid, impactful, steady, reliable. Stretches the floor with the three-point shot. Always in the right spot defensively. Rebounds well at both ends. I mean, just really the consummate pro and value-added player. And an all-star multiple times as well.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Harris, good.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Griffin. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when it comes to handling the rock, Irving is second to none.
Greg, cannot agree with you more. He is special in the highest form of special. Great ball handling skills, finishing ability with both hands. I don't know if I've seen a better finisher under 6'3" in the history of the league. You might have somebody in mind, but nobody's been better than Kyrie Irving at finishing and getting it done with his handles and skills.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. On defense, Brooklyn. Harden missing his last shot.
And, you know, over time, Harden has really mastered the pump fake. Amazing watching him continue to trick the defense time and time again.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. Certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Here's Harden on the wing. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
Can't let Harden get comfortable from outside the arc. I mean, he's capable of raining threes in bunches.
Durant, that's good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. The Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Timeout, Brooklyn.
And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
And he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
Nets leading by 11. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his second foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
One of the game's best drivers without question. James Harden loves to shift gears, change of pace, slow, fast, intermediate speed, and then use that body of his to shield the ball. Nightmare defending that guy.
Now here's Brown. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you're just asking for him to drop another triple on you.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Didn't think that was going to go in. Harden's got 21 in the game.
You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now here's Harden. 21 points in the game. Fires the three. The kick out to Brown. From deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Aldridge. And at last, they get one to fall.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Kept alive. Back to Aldridge. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Good on the bucket. And last season, the NBA adopting baseball scheduling. Teams play in town and play 2 games against the host. Don't you think that'll go away as the pandemic wanes?
Well, you know, some of the things that have been instituted in light of the pandemic may hang around. I'm not sure where this is going to go. The concern is, does it hurt ticket sales having the same matchup back-to-back? Obviously, the business side comes into play always. Regardless, though, I do think cutting down on travel will continue to be a focus going forward, as will be minimizing the number of back-to-backs in the league.
From Kyrie.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
Stolen by Durant. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And the rejection by Harden. Harris outside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And James Harden, good for 3. Harden's got 24 points.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Irving doing a nice job there, being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Misses from the corner. Nets trailed by 11. Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
And that field goal percentage climbing now above 50%. They look like a different team here in the second half.
And it's Harden shutting it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown.
Exercising his authority.
Here's Griffin, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Nets lead by 11.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Harden with it, and it's Harden picking him up. And finished off by Griffin.
Oh, my word. I shouldn't be amazed anymore when Griffin pulls off a dunk like that, but I always seem to be. The man has some unreal moves above the rim.
Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Mills. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
You know, that's what Mills gives you when he's on the floor. A dangerous shooter who can cause problems for the defense.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Johnson. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden outside. Brooklyn with the rebound. A decent amount of time left as they try to find a way back into it.
Yeah, but it will be soon if they don't start cutting into this deficit.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Durant. Shot clock at 6. Launches a three. And the three ball is good. Durant's got 19 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Nets trailed by 17. Johnson in the corner. Irving with the ball. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Bangs home the trifecta.
You know, like a lot of shooters, Harris prefers to release off a pass, catch and shoot, not the dribble.
And here's Irving. To the paint. A nice shot by Griffin. That's now 8 points for Blake Griffin.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Brooklyn foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter.
That's his second personal. Team second.
Outside Durant. Pass to Harris. 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And good defensive focus there from Griffin, not allowing the shooter to get by.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here is Harden. He's covered by Irving. From outside, off the mark. Nets leading by 16. Harden scanning the floor. High post, KD. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here's Harris from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Harden outside. The three. That shot off the mark. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. The three from KD. And again, it's the Nets missing. Nets trailed by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
Pass to KD. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving.
Third team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Harden.
And, you know, it's awesome to see Harden giving his all on defense. That's been an area that he's needed to improve on. Really making an effort to stay with his guy.
The 3 from KD. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Inside. Here's Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Irving looking over the floor. Outside Durant. The 3 won't fall. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Good. He hits the jump shot. Harden's got 36.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes.
And so
water lays, why bring it up, just let it go. We get along that way. But if you stuck, I build a moat. You run, I run ashore. You need a boat, I budget cut and lead you all astray. I say 2 brothers walking through the world unprepared. One let it fit while the other one dead. Along came a chance, neither one of them to share. Are they aiming at each other or the air? Go ahead, shot, 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 shot. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. You don't know somebody, tell somebody who you're not. singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue. Bare feet in the street, no it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to skirts like I'm Jumpman. I don't really care about who it is. They want to see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low suede Pumas. See me in the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now I keep singing.
Why you gotta skip it, man? You could have done all that earlier. Dang.
They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do on my peak. Dream team, I do it on my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the wall. Mamba mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Don't miss a shot you don't take. Don't be the boss you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint. Now I keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So I keep looking. We keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep pushing. So I keep pushing. Now I keep singing. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take. Y'all miss a shot you don't take.
I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Now here's Harden. Poke loose. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. The three. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. And that one's good. James. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year, opening night is always special. Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Irving for three. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Nunn with a bucket.
And this is what we've come to expect from Russell Westbrook. Yes, he can be an explosive scorer, but if his teammate is open, he will put it on time and on target.
Now here's Harden. Harden drawing the double team. Pass to Harris. Out to the wing. Right side Harden. Knocked away. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Los Angeles ball.
Just over a minute and a half in. Inside. James. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Oh, denied by Durant.
Maybe the most underrated aspect of Kevin Durant's abilities as a basketball player, the defensive end.
Left side Durant. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Here's Anthony. Rebound, Brooklyn. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside Harden. Here's the three.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Harden. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brooklyn trailing. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. To the inside. And the layup is good.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
James. And it's rejected. Here's Irving. And too long on the shot.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Nunn. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Nunn's got 6 points.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Brooklyn. Patty Mills. Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, you think back to Russell Westbrook's collegiate days at UCLA. Those teams were loaded. Think about it. The future MVP at that time did not start as a freshman and scored only 3 points per game.
Now here's Irving. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now into the lineup for the Nets.
Anthony outside.
James.
Pass to James. Claxton with a rebound. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Irving. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Team foul.
What we know, guys, unequivocally is when Kyrie Irving feels good about the team he's playing on and the situation he's in, he's one of the league's toughest players to deal with.
It could go. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
Right side Harden. 5 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Assist goes to.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. Harden fires away from outside. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Harden's got his third basket on the night right there. To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation.
Well, you love to see LeBron James being aggressive, chases down the board to create a second chance opportunity.
Up top, Harden. Give him 8. Down low. Here's Claxton. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
The playmaking of Harden just continues to evolve. He's so crafty with his passes.
Anthony right side. Pass to Bazemore. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul of the game. Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And your Lakers.
And the Nets making a change here.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Here's Bembry.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Timeout called. The Nets.
Call timeout. And your Laker girls.
Change it up. Shot clock at 2. Harden deep three-point land. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. To the middle. Here's Monk. The rebound by the Nets. Pass to Carter. From deep three-point range. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
James double teamed. Here's Horton Tucker. to win the run. And he gets it back. Outside Nunn. The three is up. The Lakers with another miss. Three-pointer, Harden. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a...
Oh, wow!
And that's unbelievable. Davis sky high doing his thing.
Inside. Here's Aldridge. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to James. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
31. Defensive foul. Javon Carter. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Los Angeles.
James, no good on the free throw.
I think, guys, the pursuit of greatness is what distinguishes LeBron James. Make no mistake, he wants to be considered the GOAT, the greatest of all time when it's all said and done.
Knocks down the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Offensive rebound. Here's James. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Carter on the wing. And the Nets, another three.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
7 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Down low. Nunn. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Nunn's got 8 points.
And a point guard in high school, Davis showing off his court sensibilities, hitting the open man right there.
And we finished off one half of play. It's the Nets. They lead by 13. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who'd made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks.
And, of course, Kevin Durant signing a big extension this summer, fresh off a gold medal for the U.S., where he was the most dominant player in the world in Tokyo. And now locked in his next 4 years with the Brooklyn Nets. A great deal for him and a great deal for his squad.
Monk into the lane. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Boy, once he gets the ball in that close, you've already lost. Anthony will find a way to hurt you.
At the line for the Lakers.
And he sinks the second. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The three, Durant. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It's going to be on Anthony Davis. Free throw is good from Durant.
Shooting for Brooklyn.
And KD always in the debate over who's the top dog in this league.
And what's interesting is he doesn't really want any part of that discussion. He said, one thing I told myself, don't worry about who people say is the best player. Blocking out distractions is key to achieving greatness.
Pass to James. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
How about the explosiveness from Kevin Durant? What injury? Forget about that, folks. Up and off his feet.
Los Angeles.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Let's go with a 3. And the Nets get it back. Here's Durant.
You know, just a good play there from Melo to get a hand up to challenge the shot. Love that effort.
Back to Nunn. To the paint. And Anthony slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And slam dunk by James.
Boy, over 2 decades now, and LeBron James, power, style, finish, grace, you name it.
And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's Nunn. 10 points for him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first.
Well, the basketball IQ of LeBron James is off the charts. So adept at finding ways to get to the line.
For the Lakers, LeBron James.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
You know, Blake Griffin's NBA career certainly didn't have humble beginnings. I mean, he won the slam dunk contest and Rookie of the Year in his debut season. He really hit the ground running.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Here's Harden.
2 minutes remaining.
Uneasy 2 on the layup.
2 minutes.
And it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Kevin Durant with a nice feel right there. Just lead the guy to the open spot. That is beautifully done.
And there it is for him.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's Harden. Six on the shot clock. Out to Harris. From the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And while Blake Griffin's career certainly got off to a hot start, Brad, he's also managed to remain a dominant force over the years.
No question. He's a guy who can get it done. Points, rebounds, assists, anything you need. He's a great example of an enduring talent.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Durant way outside. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Westbrook outside. Going inside. And finished off by Westbrook.
Well, that's the acceleration of Russell Westbrook. Good night, defense. You had no chance.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Brooklyn has possession.
Lakers foul. Kent Bazemore. That's his first personal foul.
And he drops the first.
The fourth team foul.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Harden hits them both.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
And the basket by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 points.
Well, this guy has always been a fantastic finisher despite contact. Russell Westbrook working right there.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Irving for 3. Counted from distance. 13 points in the game.
They are uncautious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Up top, Harden. And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Harris outside. Outside Harden. From behind the arc. He can't get that one to fall. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Ariza pulls down the board. They're doing what they can do to mount a comeback.
And BA, they don't have to get it all back at once. Just focus on making every possession count.
Jordan with the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
.60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Millsap. From downtown. And the Nets miss again. Now here's Monk. And there's a defensive 3-second call.
Game broken.
Guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
The fantastic passing we saw from them in the first half carried
Game
right
be
over into the
skipping,
second
broken.
Well, something else
Game
we've
be
seen
broken,
them do
man.
tonight is getting the long
We're here
ball
trying to
drop.
ball out with
Points
Harden, man.
coming
Come on,
from
man.
three-point range right now.
Both teams will make substitutions.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
To the inside. And finished off by Davis.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Timeout called, the Nets.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Steve Nash said to the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
Durant. It's deflected.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Durant with the big finish.
Did you guys see that?
Ball, man. Ball right in my hands, man. Come on, man.
Pull that off. And it's good. 2 points. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Well, with Kevin Durant's size and his reach and his release point, if he's in the paint, you can bet he's going to score it.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Griffin. On the wing, Durant. Outside, Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Durant draws the double. Pass to Irving. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Guys, it doesn't get much bigger than that. Irving coming up huge right there with the bucket.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. The ball's knocked loose. Outside Harden. Harris on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go. And now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
You simply must guard Joe Harris when he's beyond that 3-point territory. He will knock down shots if you don't contest.
What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
And down it goes. 2 points. And the Nets lead by 7.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Durant for 3. No good there. 6 for 11 now from the floor. Down low. Out to James. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the 4th. Outside Harden. Back to Durant. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
That one drops 4.
King James with ice water in his veins. An absolutely breathtaking player.
To the middle. And Griffin slams it in.
I love his versatility around the rim. That time with the reverse jam.
Mark that one. You know that's going to be replayed over and over again. It's worth it. Harden can't hit. The Lakers call timeout. They're trailing by 7. 41 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming under the court. Get loud. Here they are.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
And it's Westbrook off the drive. It doesn't go for him. Oh, great D that time from Griffin. Here's Harden. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
The assist from...
And the Nets lead by 9.
You'd like to see Harden knocking down the mid-range shot. When he doesn't ignore that area of the floor, the defense has a much tougher job to do. He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he?
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
So he comes up empty at the line. From deep, Johnson. So we see the Nets get the win here. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is...
Hey, dial tone, in a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. And I can tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. I have an animal and I have a ghost. Hey, echo down my ego, let me check on battleship. I sink a float, I'm Malcolm Miss, a Roman Greco, dial tone, never a hold, shout out Toto. Twilight zone, no one can reach me. Get my elbow room like Dusty Rose. Come back, some taste the benches. Misadventures, the restless hungry. Intestines, cut the grapevine, cut corp. If you infected, doctor, give me the diagnosis. Cabin fevers. Hey, dial tone. In a place I can't explain, I guess you just gonna have to go. Dial tone. Can't tell you how I got here, when you get here, you gon' know. Dial tone. Right back and told her I'm now home. Yeah, dial tone. I'm in the twilight zone. I have an animal, I have a ghost. And nomad, I'm a vagabond forever on the road. I'm in the twilight zone. I have a setup, I have a soul. Lot of Texas P, lot of insects kicking in. I could win the Sion, I'm throw. Every king got a, every up I got a. Everything gon' fall together. Something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dogs, saw the double ones when they rolled, they gave them all. Every king got it, every up I got it. Everything gon' fall together, something had to fall apart. It's the day of the dog, I need a home for. In a blink that is gone.
Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter. I'm Brian Anderson. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
This is going to be a fun first game between these two squads. Buckle up.
Outside Harden. Another season underway for the NBA. Grant, was there an opening night that sticks out in your mind?
Well, for me, rookie year opening night is always special.
Came out the gates 25, 10, and 5. Of course, 2004 was special, too, after not playing the entire previous year.
Now, here is James. Durant pulls it in.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And Harden with the slam.
Oh, you cannot allow Harden this type of positioning because he's going to dunk all over you when you do.
And there's James from the arc.
Good awareness and range to get out there for the rebound.
Durant, no good. It's a one-on-one situation. Westbrook outside. Back to Anthony. Pass to Howard. And the layup falls.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
To the paint. And it's Monk missing.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Now here's Anthony. Takes the three. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Harden. Shoots over Westbrook. Rebound, the Lakers.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
The shot's good on the assist by James.
It's empowering to play with LeBron because if you get open, he will find you.
Three-pointer, Harden. Drops in the three. Harden's got 5 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now, here is James. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Westbrook. Launches it. And it's James with the three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
We've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
And the shot is good by Westbrook.
Oh, unlimited energy. That's what Westbrook brings. No problems bouncing off contact.
Brooklyn trailing. And LeBron not just raising his voice. He's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls, Smitty.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it. Looking at Blake Griffin, he's battled a ton of injuries. They've definitely taken a toll on him at times, but he continues to be a fighter.
And that one falls for Howard. You feel bad for Griffin, considering how often he's been hurt. Smitty, seems like he just can't catch a break.
You're so right, but let's give him credit for gutting through it, adapting his game over time also, wanting to play in this league as long as he can.
They get it back. Outside for Harden. Tries again. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just an all-star level talent. I mean, stopping Harden from scoring is almost an impossible task at times.
Now here's Westbrook. He's got 5. Pass to Howard. Kicks it out to Westbrook. This one for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Outside Harden. .44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Going inside. Deflected. And he gets it back. Second shot opportunity. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Here's Aldridge. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Here's Anthony. Shoots from 12. And it's Harris with the rebound.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver.
Shoots from 14. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and come.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. The Lakers on top. They lead by a bucket. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of. Add that one to LeBron's highlight reel. How about the creativity in midair?
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. Oh, stolen by Harris. Inside. Millsap, left side. Down low. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Three-pointer, Anthony. Drains the triple. Anthony's got his second basket on the night.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
3 points.
Harden's got 13.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
Well, Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And that one's good. James.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Harden the open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Harden's got 7 points here in the quarter.
A creative playmaker. I love when Kyrie zips it to his teammates.
Pass to Monk. There's the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
And Irving gets it to go.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level. In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Pass to Durant. Fires from deep. Knocked loose. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, B.A. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James. And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
We all know LeBron is a big-time athlete, but right there, uses pace and timing to get to where he wants.
And that one's good by Durant.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the deck.
This James on the wing. 11 points in the game. Out to the right wing. 4 on the clock. Fires top of the key. That shot off the mark. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mills. Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now.
I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
Here's James. Pass to Howard. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
LeBron James with the
Howard got his 3rd basket on the night right there. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Harden from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
And here's Westbrook. Takes a 3. Here's Davis. Banked it in off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 12.
I love watching AD work on the glass, using his size to keep plays alive.
And so it's Los Angeles going into the break up 12. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving, because so far it's working. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And so it's the Lakers with it. Westbrook left side. Mark for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Looks got 8.
Trust Westbrook to spot those holes in the defense, picking up an easy dime off a wide open man.
On the wing, Durant. From downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
There you have it. AD has worked on developing this floater, so not everything has to be taken to the rack.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, you want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains
Where's my foul, ref?
in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Pass to Monk. 4-3. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. From outside the arc to the middle. Here's Harris.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets.
Outside Harden. On the wing, Durant. From deep. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Durant's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Very assertive KD is. He's ready to fire fast off the catch.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Harden's got 22 points.
Things are really going Harden's way. When he's on a roll, his shooting ability just explodes.
Outside Monk. And the shot counts. He's fouled.
Well, I can't get an and one. Come on, man.
Defensive foul. Blake Griffin.
And that one falls for Westbrook.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Ooh, Howard with a block.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Here's Aldridge. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
Here's Davis. He got a piece of it. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
.146 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. The offensive rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
From deep three-point range. And they recover it. Here's Davis. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Rigged.
Davis has gotten his third basket of the night.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Durant for free. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and the intensity Russ plays with is exceptional. When he goes hard inside, it forces the D to act.
First one falls for him.
Blake Griffin. That's his second personal foul.
And so Westbrook nails both of them. Brooklyn with the ball.
Super rigged.
To the inside. It's James on the wing. Monk for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Monk's got 11 points.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Right side Durant. And the Nets miss again. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Oh, stolen by Harden.
Even more rigged.
And Harden gets the double team. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so
Don't
easy
even let
to
me
get
out the
frustrated
paint.
when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
On the wing, Durant. Looking to win the run. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn.
And so it's Los Angeles, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
And the Lakers have possession. And Westbrook slams it home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Millsap can't get it to go. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Here's Bembry. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Bembry's got his first points in this one. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
What an emphatic slam by AD. He put all of his power to work on that one.
All right, guys, the breakdown here of the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
Ooh, Howard with a block. Davis from long range. Outside Monk. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here.
Wasn't even using turbo.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Monk. 3-pointer. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
Westbrook, that's good.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Carter from outside. That shot, no good. And the Lakers going the other way now. James with the ball. And it's Mills picking him up. Pass to Howard. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Anthony Davis.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
And here's Brown.
2 minutes remaining in his ball.
Carter with it.
2 minutes.
Back to Brown. Ooh, Howard with a block.
Out of bounds.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor.
A minute 53 left in the final quarter. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 19-6 run. To the middle. Here's Monk. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, B.A., that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
Hangs in the air. Offensive rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
54 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Outside Harden. Over Westbrook. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Inside Harden is such a tough cover. You know he's clever enough to turn any good defense into a foul.
And Davis slams it home.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Three-pointer, Harden. No good. Outside Monk. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
That free throw, good from James.
The durability and endurance of LeBron at this point in his career is astonishing.
So we see the Lakers taking...
It's easy to do. This dance is on and on and on. Dance until your breath is gone.
They're here. They're here. It's a way too soon for me to say that we're here. LeBron brought worth to a city rookie year. Had to fight for that king spot like them Cavaliers. Talent gotta speak in ways they can't tell you. But instead got them begging you to stay another year. Never let the system tell me how to make a meal. Never let society tell me how to eat a meal. But never get so comfortable to say it's time to chill. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead.
They're here. Yeah. Had to recognize that we ain't get hit by coincidence. Mastermind the sentences, master prime of reminiscent legends. What your mission is, passing down my Benjamin Flash it. Metaphor for what you do with what you giving us. Mass incarceration on the minds of those who listening. Gotta be strategic how I pen the pen on paper, pen to tell on every donkey that try coming for my action. Miscommunication leads to misconceptions of my passion. Passionate effort towards caring for folk, show me the lack in it. I had to learn to ration it, protect the feelings of the folk that wouldn't do for mine to back when it's the pacifist. Must pacifist sometimes to bring a balance back and back we go to acting. Folk be fake mad, folk be fake rich, folk be fake woke, folk be fake lit. Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side.
Got my dough on the rise, and my soul on the side. Don't go chasing dollars, let the money chase you instead. Patience how you bake the bread.
They're here.
Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars. Don't go chasing dollars.
Jody on the run.
They're here.
Rook on the.
Yeah. Hear that? And then, yeah, right. Yeah, I know that ain't my thing. Boy, I wear black locks, turn back blocks into black ops, stunting turn into half knocks. If you get, man, it's an hour before Matlock and them show up. If you're rent late, then they padlocking your dough up. My come up was ugly, store trips, colorful money, hugging the tummy. Nothing was. That Brooklyn borough is thorough over Bengals. They throw like Burrow and like you burrowed and you block again just to make all that blurl. I can't believe I made it. Like that's supposed to be sterile, but here I am, and my words are certainly fertile. A twist of the wrist, your favorite artist turns into a mural. Y'all wearing dresses and purses, stressing them Birkins, fam. I'll put it in that gown, popping circumstance.
I can tell you ain't from Brown now. Tell your favorite rapper that.
Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Here in Brooklyn, we have an interconference matchup with the Nets looking to create some cheers for their home crowd. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that have the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
Klay Thompson.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Yeah, Thompson's accuracy, it makes him so hard to guard. I mean, he's a constant threat from the bench.
And Harden wide open. He shoots. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
He's finding some good shots early on. And what you like about it, he's not trying to do too much.
And more than one observer, Greg, has called Irving the most entertaining player in the game. What do you think?
A lot of competition for that distinction. But Irving does some things that no one else can, at least at his level. And then you never know when he's going to give us a juicy soundbite.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Thompson. Golden State moving the ball around. Now Green. Shot clock at 6. Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Sensational recognition. Green realizes immediately when one of his guys is open.
And a deep three from Harden. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Thompson outside. Launches a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And I love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It's what makes him so good.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Back to Wiggins. Curry outside. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. right side. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Durant in the corner. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Warriors leading by 4. Curry with it. He's picked up by KD.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
First quarter.
Outside for Griffin. Back to Harden. Fires the 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Oh, he's got a role in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
To the paint. Here's Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Fantastic decision by Curry. Defense too focused on Steph.
And here's Harden for 3. Warriors with the rebound. This one for 3.
Stephen Curry.
And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Curry with a wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
No surprise to see the game's best shooter sink a 3 like that. Anything you can do, Curry can do better.
The 3 from Harden. That shot off. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. From outside the arc. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Kevon Looney. Nemanja Bjelica. Andre Iguodala.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first. Sinks the 3-pointer.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to KD. Here's Irving. And the rejection by Iguodala.
And the ability to go vertical, Iguodala's a sneaky shot blocker.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and he's gotten to his spots and capitalized. He just needs a little more help from his teammates.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. That's how easy he's making it look.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He went on an aerial 3-point display, drilling 4 long balls in just the 1 quarter alone. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Warriors.
The 3-pointer has been a major weapon for them at early stages. They'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
First team.
And Kevon Looney, still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
moves like a 15-year veteran. He thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable and well-rounded big man.
And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
And so many great coaches in this league. Kevin, I don't know. But I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go. I want to play in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
The kick out to Irving. And it's off from three-point range. Warriors leading by 11. Outside Curry. Iguodala outside. 4 on the shot clock. For 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
The Nets working the ball around now. And here's Harden for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
The staple of Harden's attack, his three-point jump shot is about as lethal as they come.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it, too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Nets trail by 8. And there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul.
His first foul. First team foul.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Golden State ball.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. From deep. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harden draws the double.
Get off me. You can't guard me, boy.
Shoots over Curry. No good off the back of the rim.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Stephen Curry.
Drills it from outside.
Come guard me. Come guard me, man. Come guard me. Come guard me. Come guard me. Can't guard me, man. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come back. Come guard me. Bro, you can't. Come on, one-on-one. One-on-one me, man. Come on. Come on, you can't guard this.
Oh,
that was good. That was good, D. That was good, D. I respect that.
No good by Brooklyn. Curry on the wing.
Oh, snap. Oh, okay, okay.
Shot on the way.
Okay, I see you. I see you got some skills, too. All right, watch this.
Harden.
Watch this, watch this.
Harden draws the double.
Boy, be coming through.
A shot.
Okay, good D, good D.
He just can't find it. Touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding and looking for the best shot possible.
And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
Warriors substitution. James Wiseman. Draymond Green. Jonathan Kuminga.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball.
Last 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Pass to Durant. From deep three-point range. No good. And Golden State will come the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. Bobbed up there for Green. Outside Curry. Throws it up high. And they recover it. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Warriors lead by 13. Pass to Irving. Over Wiggins. The kick out to Irving. And here is Durant. A three-pointer off the mark. Stolen by Harden. to end the cold streak. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots.
And it's Harris with the ball for Brooklyn. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the turnover again by Golden State.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Warriors making a change here. There's 38 seconds left from the first half of basketball. Harden outside. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Stolen by Kyrie Irving. From the arc, Durant with a wide open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. KD's got his first 3 points of the game. Warriors leading by 10. Here's Wiggins. And it's sent back by KD.
Good reflexes right there from the right. They can get ahead of the shot, knock it away.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
Substitutions for your Nets. LaMarcus.
Harden inside the three-point line. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
They know they can't give him that shot. He's all over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Green left side. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Wiseman.
Good plan, throwing it up to the rim. Wiseman will go get it.
Outside Aldridge. Pass to Millsap. And Wiseman sends it back. They get it back. Harden with it. Now Green defending. To the middle. A putback.
Nice pass by Thompson to a ready shooter. Smartly not forcing his own shot.
And as you get older, your role changes a little bit. Now, Klay Thompson being asked to take on more of a leadership role. And I tell you, boy, he has earned it.
You know, Greg, he's one of the longest tenured players with the same team. Funny guy, but he knows the game. Shared a locket with Wiseman, and Wiseman is with.
Harden draws the double. There's the three. Hits the three-point bomb. Harden's got 21.
0 for 3 start. The first half is finally behind him. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Here's Curry. He's got 15. Pass to Wiggins. Green with the ball. Millsap covering. Pocket 4. Golden State needs to get off a shot. They grab their own miss. Here's Wiseman. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Paul Millsap with the rebound. Harden draws the double. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Warriors substitution.
Here is Harden. He's got 21.
Andre Iguodala. Moses Moody.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And really an incredible playmaker. his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch, and he now often looks for his teammates first.
Rocket 6 from downtown, and they'll get another chance. Harden draws the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You too.
And Brooklyn has possession. Warriors leading by 10. To the inside. Looney. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And huge assist totals for Harden, which is also a reflection, Greg, of the talent around him.
Man, he's played with some of the best finishers in the game throughout his career. What changed starting last year was his mindset, making him all that much more difficult to defend.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line, no matter the situation.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows this team depends on him to help shoulder the offensive load.
It's Bielitsa, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
A versatile player, Bielitsa mainly excels at spacing the floor. He's a big man with range. He'll do whatever you ask him.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Harden outside. Fires for three. Rebound by Bielitsa. Warriors leading by 11. Pass to Looney. And Thompson launches it from deep. From deep. Golden State moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And Wiggins able to finish.
Showing some grit on the glass. I mean, it's good to see Wiggins being so active, going after rebound.
And it's Millsap with the ball for the Nets. Right wing. Back to Harden. James Harden throws it down hard.
I mean, come on. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Nets trailed by 11. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution for the Warriors. James Wiseman. Draymond Green. Stephen Curry.
Harden outside. Pass to Bembry. Harden outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Warriors lead by 11. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Brooklyn. They trail by 11. Pass to Brown. Back to Harden. Takes it off the glass. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
I love watching Harden work through these challenges and accepting contact and finding ways to score.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Group in for the Nets. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. And we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
5-second inbound.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He didn't turn it over once in the first half. All of a sudden, he's giving them one gift after another gift after another.
Pass to Harden. From deep. Draymond Green pulls it in.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody wants to ease up off the threes. And if you really want to make things hard on yourself, this is exactly how you do it. Turnovers on back-to-back trips down the floor.
Now, here is Harden. And the shot goes in.
No hesitation from this Wiley swing man. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Pass to Griffin. KD on the wing. The Nets working the ball around now. And stolen by Wiggins. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Back to Thompson. Curry outside. On the wing, Thompson. And he's good on the three ball. And the Warriors lead by 8.
And they continue to control the glass.
Waiting with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. In the corner, it's Harris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. Down low. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Nets trailed by 8. In the corner, Irving with it. Back to Durant. Takes a 3.
Oh, some scouts look at Curry's size. They thought he might have had a hard time defending at this level. Safe to say they were wrong.
Three-pointer. It's good from long range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Harden inside the three-point line. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Andrew Wiggins. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
See how efficient the offense is running. A great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Outside Curry. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. Curry's got 20.
Well, nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking his shots when they are available.
Here's Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Irving with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving looking for an opening. Curry with the steal. And it's the Warriors on the break. Back to Thompson. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Thompson's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Warriors.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Klay Thompson.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. At the elbow, it's Thompson. Now here's Wiseman. 5 to shoot. Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
From deep three-point range, off the mark. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on